See the animated family comedy Goat, starring Caleb McLaughlin and Steph Curry in cinemas March 12.
The Pete and Kimber Show.
Good morning. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but there's been a leadership spill like the Liberal Party. Pete is out. He's no longer a front bencher. In fact, we've just gotten rid of him completely. And no, he's a bit sick. Joel here filling in. Hello, Kimber.
Good on
morning.
you, Joel. Thanks for coming in. It is not an easy gig when someone calls you early in the morning and says, hey, Pete is gone down with a cold. We need you.
And I'm not a morning person, and I still don't really feel awake now. But thank God we have got just an action-packed show that's better than any coffee. Although I'd happily take a coffee.
We'll get you that. We will definitely provide that.
It's yay or nay.
Hey, producer Ringo.
Oh, hang on.
Joel.
See, that's what happens.
Jolie.
I take the mickey out of you, and then I make a fool of myself.
Instantly, which was gratifying. I loved it. All right, so we're up for some yay or nay today.
Always.
Now, one of my goals in this role is to get everyone cancelled. So our first one is Random White Boys.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, how am I supposed to answer that?
Random white
Random
boys?
white
I'm a
boys.
random white boy.
I mean,
aren't
yay.
Yay.
Yay,
I'm not saying-
sure. I don't know what it means. I feel like I've walked into a trap there.
Hey, welcome to the trap. All right, so there has been a video going viral from the Super Bowl. And the comment says, look at this random white boy who doesn't know a lick of Spanish, living his best life to Bad Bunny with no problem. Let's all learn something from this. Now, it's gone viral because that random white boy was Robert Irwin. Okay.
No,
Oh, really? Yeah. They didn't recognise him?
the Prince of Australia.
Well, no, the Prince of America, mate. They love him over there.
This is true, and he just totally got rolled. But the comment section was like standing up for a friend of the show, Robert Irwin.
Of course they would. No one's destroying Robert.
Well, was he wearing khakis? That might have been something that maybe...
Threw him off. He was in his civvies. He
there you
wasn't
go.
in full uniform.
Yeah.
My favourite comment was, excuse me, that is Prince Robert Irwin, first of his name, heir to the throne of Australia, conqueror of crocs, overseer of the outback, liberator of white guys who dance, and protector of all animals in the realm. May his moves be nimble and his feet be quick.
That is great.
I thought that was...
And I would imagine his moves would have been pretty sweet.
I know, right?
Dancing
He's
to
got
Bad
rhythm.
Bunny. Like he's, he's got him.
Bless that random white boy. All right, next one. Doing a job for love and not money.
3, 2, 1.
Yay, look at us.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I don't know how to answer that. Radio's a funny beast. We've all climbed a ladder in different towns across
No,
Australia.
everyone thinks we're getting paid the same as Carl and Jackie O, and I would love them to just continue believing that. I helicoptered in this morning, guys.
100%.
It's completely realistic.
It's a phrase in this industry. Now, look good on your resume. It look great on your resume.
for the love.
There's no cash here.
Well, the Super Bowl halftime show. There were a lot of Super Bowl gear this week, guys. So there were roughly 500 people dressed as grass bushes
Oh, yes.
during the halftime show. Phenomenal stuff. We didn't realise there were people in there until afterwards when all the footage
I was
came
wondering
out.
how they got him out so quick.
Yes, me too. So what do you reckon they were being paid?
I'm worried, because I said it on the day, didn't I? I said if this is any kind of slavery or if there's anything weird going on here, I'll be very disappointed.
Well, Bad Bunny doesn't get a paycheck because the Super Bowl halftime show, they famously don't get paid. But you'd have to pay the tree grass people, wouldn't you? $50 a pop.
$50 a pop for
Surely.
the day's work. Well, it was actually all up. They got about $1,300 each.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
very good.
Better. How many hours rehearsal, though?
Okay, that was 70 hours worth of work. So it works out about $18 an hour. Minimum wage.
This is
Would you
Trump's
do it?
America.
But, it would look great on their resume because you get to say performed at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it looks
in the
great on your
halftime
resume,
show.
Kimber. You don't want to mess with someone and their vehicle, Kimber.
Absolutely not. I have been mind blown by this story that I've seen on Reddit, and there's been multiple updates now because it's been such an ongoing drama. But essentially, this is what took place. So this woman who's posted, she's 38 weeks pregnant, and she has her friend Alice come over to hang out while their husbands go out for the day.
Yep.
And so her and Alice are just watching a movie and they're hanging out, and she says, we're having the best time. And all of a sudden, she goes into labour. And she says, oh, no, this is going to be a thing. Like, we've got to go. So Alice drives her friend to hospital in her own husband's car. So Alice's husband's car.
Yeah.
Right? They don't make it to hospital. The baby is born in the car.
Oh.
Okay. Now, there's a few complications for Bub when they arrive at the hospital, but everything turns out to be okay. But it just means, obviously, in the heat of everything that's happening and the baby having a few issues, it's a day or two before this woman can reach out to Alice and say, hey, thanks so much for taking me to the hospital. And I'm really sorry about your husband's car. Of course, I'll pay for any detailing. I'll do whatever is necessary. So sorry about that. And she ends up just being ghosted. So the friend, originally the friend just liked her post, or liked her text, and then just that was it. So she's reached out to her multiple times going, hey, thanks again. So sorry about the car. Let me know. Send me a bill. What can I do? Want to fix it? And they've ended up blocking her. And then she got a text from the husband that said, congrats on the baby. Thanks for ruining my car.
Oh!
Okay. So she's lost the friendship because they've said basically they don't want anything to do with her. The husband, Alice's husband, has said, I don't even want to drive my car anymore.
Oh, poor husband. Oh, you can't get
It's got
the
a bit
miracle of
ruined.
life happening in your little car.
I mean,
mate.
like, you know, you can send in a full biohazard cleaning team to sort that out. I
Yeah.
get that people have called this show before and said, oh, look, my water's broke, where to throw that couch away. I get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. But you can biohazard clean the car and it's only one seat. It's only one bit.
Well, men are strange creatures, Kimber, as you've no doubt found out. And I have found out standing on the sidelines of my kids' sport, meeting new dads all the time.
Yep.
And just the amount of conversations that naturally drift, pardon the pun, straight into car chat. I'm not a car guy.
Yeah,
You put
right.
a brand new Audi in my driveway, of course I'm going to be happy.
Yes.
But I don't want to sit there and I go, oh, mate, like the new flux capacitor there, had that installed last week. That's not a real thing, by the way. That's from Back to the Future. But I don't get the car fascination. But this guy's clearly an absolute car head.
But imagine, like, as if it was intentional, as if she thought, you know, the best place I could have my baby right now is in my friend's husband's car. Like, that is going to be the ideal location.
Yeah.
Like, it's an accident. These things happen. She's offered to clean it up. She's basically lost her friendship over this now because I take it Alice's husband is not letting Alice be friends with her. And so
What a jerk.
I thought, this is such a good chat. 13 10 60, we want to hear from you if you have ruined your friend's car. For whatever reason,
Yeah.
maybe you had a night out, they took you home, things weren't so great for you. Maybe you emptied the contents of your stomach into their car.
It's happened more than once, I'm sure. Maybe you're not a good driver and you just drove straight into it in the driveway.
Oh,
You know, that happens
I
a
get
bit.
nervous when friends come over from vacation and they'll be like, oh, I'm going to be in WA. Can I borrow your car for this thing? And I'm like, oh, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to
Don't have a
loan them.
baby in it.
Don't want to loan them the car.
13 10 60, give us a call.
Jenny, what did you do to your friend's car? How did you ruin it?
Well, when I was a teenager, I was smoking back then. I don't smoke anymore. I had a cigarette and a brand new car, and I sitting in the back seat, and I accidentally dropped the cigarette, and I burnt the upholstery of the brand new car.
Oh, no.
And this is 40 years ago, and I still feel bad about it today. I feel horrible.
Jenny, you should. My brother did that to my mum's brand new Toyota Echo on the first
Oh,
day.
wow.
And she has been bringing it up for 15 years straight, every family Christmas.
Wow. I'm glad to know it was not only me.
Jenny,
in the
did
world.
your friend cut you off?
No, she didn't, thank goodness.
Oh, that
No,
was very
she didn't.
kind. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Thanks for your confession. I hope it makes you feel better. Let something off your chest. Corin, what did you do to your friend's car?
Yeah, it's not that bad, but a few years ago, my mate he bought like a newer V8 car, and it's probably 5 years ago now, and I've always wanted to drive it, and essentially he never let me. 2-3 years went past, and then as soon as he let me drive it, he said, "Corin, mate, you can drive it." So as soon as I walk around to the driver's side, put my hand on the middle console to support my weight as I sit in, the middle console lid just completely snapped off, and then yeah, and then I did drive it, but it was pretty silent as we were driving it. So
Yeah, you were like, how slow can I take this V8 now?
yeah.
Sounds something kind of wrong with that car if it can just snap, Corin. Like,
I know, you can't make it up, but I did it, and yeah,
I love
never
to.
drove it again.
That story could have gone anywhere, and I was expecting, like, you know, I lost total control. It spun out. We hit a pole. Like, but no. I damaged the console. Brilliant. Megan, a friend ruined your car. What happened?
Yeah, can I just start by saying that other lady doesn't need that friend now? Anyways, she's actually done her a favour, clearly, by the sounds of it. Anyways, so I used to live in Adelaide and we used to go out to Gawler quite a lot, and we were all quite young, and I was one of the first to get my licence, so I was still on my P's. Anyways, I didn't drink that night. I put my hand up. I'm like, I'll be the Desi, whatever. We're on our way home. My girl's feeling a bit seedy. So, I wind the window down to get her some air. And then, I start to slowly try and find somewhere safe to pull off to the side of the road. Bang, she throws up everything.
Yeah, it looks like we've...
Megan dropped a furphy.
Yeah. As soon as she started saying,
Great storyteller.
little abbreviated words in there, just started giving me little breadcrumbs that we are about to hear an F-bomb there. But, great story, Megan. I'm sure it was great.
Yeah, it would have been brilliant.
I think it was something about spewing in someone's car, which tends to happen from time to time. Now, let me just say, if the movie Bring It On has taught us anything, apart from Burr, it's cold in here, there must be some clovers in the atmosphere. You remember that?
I do.
Oh, yeah. Cheerleading is not just something that pom-poms on the sideline, it's an elite sport. And maybe you're watching the series Landman right now with Billy Bob Thornton showing behind the scenes there.
Yep.
Like Texas. The brand that is the Dallas Cowboys as well, it's a juggernaut. It's like the Yankees. It's like Manchester United.
It's a big deal.
And we have a WA girl by the name of Faith Ward who is a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. And after the show yesterday, you caught up with her.
Now, Kimber, a lot of very excited people for our next guest, but you've got to give us a bit of background story here, because this has a lot to do with a massive Netflix show you've been watching.
Well, I talked about it a long time on our show, a long time ago, because America's Sweethearts, Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders is epic. 2 seasons on Netflix, and I talked about it at the time because it is just about these girls that get into the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders, and it is so hardcore, Pete. I can't even express to you how intense it is.
Well, I can't believe then we actually have one of them in here, and she happens to be one of our own. Faith Ward, hi, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you guys so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Faith, WA girl.
Oh my goodness, it feels a little surreal. Hey, I'm honestly so honoured to be representing my country, hopefully proud.
Well, it's a really big deal. I don't think people realise how challenging it is to get to the level that they need to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader girl. It is just something, it's profound.
Literally insane. Like, the audition process is like no other. You go into training camp and you still got to go through 6 weeks to make the team, and girls are just getting cut, and it's quite brutal, but honestly the most rewarding feeling is getting that uniform after going through that incredible experience of hard work and dedication. So it definitely paid off.
I have 2 daughters who are absolutely glued to the radio right now.
Oh my goodness, really?
You're especially one of them, Izzy. Hi, because she wants to do cheerleading.
Oh, she has to.
And the thing that stunned me, right, because I had no idea that this world here in WA existed until about 2 years ago when I hosted the WA cheerleading champs.
No way.
Yes, I did,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Up in the north of Perth.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
It was 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. Routines every 3 minutes. There were thousands of people there.
Good on you,
I
yeah.
could not get over just how massive this thing is in WA.
It is awesome. And honestly, it's even bigger in the States as well. Like, America, the opportunity over there is even crazier. Everything is bigger in Texas, And yeah, I'm so grateful that I got the opportunity to grow up here in WA doing cheerleading competitions. And that really got me into the gist of what the industry would be like, right? So then moving to the States, it was like, wait, it's even bigger than this. So yeah, I'm glad you got a taste of it. But let me tell you, in the States, it's even bigger.
Did you know what you were getting into? So, I mean, at what point and what age were you when you've gone, I want to go to Dallas? Like, 'cause everyone knows it is the pinnacle of cheerleading.
Honestly, there was never really a time in my life where I was like, yep, I definitely want to do that. It was like, that wasn't even on my vision board. It was like out of reach almost. I wouldn't even think of it. It was like, oh, Faith, there's no way they're going to want an Australian girl on America's Sweethearts. Like, that's just not going to happen, right? So it literally was never a dream of mine because it was past my point of dreams. I'd say I probably hit around the age of 18 where I became a professional dancer and started working on cruise ships, right? Loved that, but I still felt like I wasn't fulfilled completely by doing that. So I was like, nah, there's something more out there for me. And then I was lucky enough to be recruited by one of their recruiters to tell me that I was able to apply. So that's when I was like, wait, this can actually be a reality and I can actually audition for this dream team. Like, are you serious? And that was only about a year and a half ago. So it all happened very quickly for me, but I could not be more blessed that it came up at the right time. And I think me getting to go on the cruise ship and have that as my first industry experience was the perfect way to ease me into this crazy journey.
Wow.
It is. So when I say it's intense, from so many perspectives, I mean the training, the demands on your body, and the relentless nature of, like, they're very unforgiving, Pete.
They mean well.
They mean well, and they're wonderful women, but they've all been cheerleaders themselves.
Yes.
They hold themselves to an incredibly high standard.
Absolutely.
And they are not afraid to say what they think.
And that's, I grew up in the dancing industry where, it's okay to have strict instructors. They want the best for you. And I always try and remind myself that when Judy and Kelly are giving us feedback, and they can come across quite brutal, you just got to remind yourself, you know what, they see me on this team. That was what I was trying to remind myself during training camp. I was like, Faith, they are drilling you right now because they see the potential that you have to make this team, and the team wouldn't be anywhere near as iconic or as amazing as it is without them too. So I try and remind myself that when you get a little bit offended by something that they've said, you're like, no, they want the best in me, and that's how they've made this incredible name for the team themselves.
Well, this is what I've heard, right?
Okay, tell me.
You're in here, you're sporting a ponytail.
Oh, classic.
And from what everybody has told me, you're the only one on the Dallas Cowboys cheerleading team who is allowed to have a ponytail. Is that right?
Well, I'm the first New Zealander on the team as well, the fourth Australian, and the only one with a ponytail.
Right. We've heard that there was some controversy around this. This is part of the brutal selection process, so on and so forth.
I mean, look, if I can give a little bit of context here, Pete.
Right.
If those who have not seen America's Sweethearts on Netflix, it's a thing, right? It's 2 seasons of watching these girls go through the auditions, have to live in the house together. It's a lot. And it is so specific. The way your shorts have to fit, the way your vest goes, the way your boots are. It is a very big deal. When they send the girls off to get their hair done, they actually stare at you and they go, you need copper tones. This is going to be your new hair. You get no say. They tell you.
You could get cut as well once they do your hair. They change your hair to a different colour. One of the girls actually got cut and she didn't make the team. So then, you're changing your whole look, and then they might actually go, actually, no, we changed our mind. You don't suit the team at all.
Yep.
Or you could come back again and you rock that look and you improve on the things that you were lacking, right? And then you could make the team. But they have an eye for it, I'm not going to lie.
It's astounding. And don't get me wrong. Lots of times they're right. They do their hair and I go, yeah, you're right. It does look amazing. But it is such a big deal because all of the girls have their hair out. Now, they've all got different hair. They've got lots of different girls from different backgrounds. They've all got different types of hair, curly hair, straight hair, all of this. But there is a very specific look that they go for. Why are you allowed to wear your hair in a ponytail and no one else can?
Okay, so a little bit of backstory. When you apply for the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, you have to send through your headshot, right? So that they can look at you during training camp. And I just sent through one with my hair tied up because I was like, I know that my face shape suits my hair tied up more. I'm more confident with my hair up. It suits my face shape more. I just am a hair up girly, right? Us Aussie girls, we love a good slick back. So I sent my headshot in with my hair up, didn't think much about it, went into auditions and I was like, wait, they obviously wear bombshell blowouts, like Victoria's Secret vibe, right? So I went in with my hair out and I remember just thinking, look at myself in the mirror, I was like, oh, I just really don't like my hair out, but hopefully they'll like it, right? So I went into training camp and I remember Kelly was looking down at the paper with my hair tied up and she was just looking down and then she was looking up at me and we were dancing and I tend to be a bit of a head sweater, right? So when we're doing Thunderstruck, I'm getting a little sweaty, the hair's getting caught in the lip gloss, I'm turning over and looking at the other girls and I'm like, oh, how do they look like that while they're dancing? I'm like a drowned rat over here. Like I did not look good with my hair out. I think Kelly kind of noticed that and looked up at me and was like, can we try you with your hair up?
You get a shot like this and you actually become one of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. You are instantly projected into the stratosphere, right? The millions of fans, the hundreds of millions of fans that watch NFL globally, let alone in the US. Did your life literally change overnight in that moment when it was announced that you were going to be one of the cheerleaders?
It quite literally did. My life did a full 360, but for the better, 100%. Right. It's my dream job. It's everything that I've worked hard towards growing up. So all those pros are literally incredible, but then the cons sometimes are changing your life to adapt to like, you know, little things about like when we go out, you do have to remind yourself about safety. And, you know, we do get some scary incidents happen with some of the girls. So just really protecting yourself. And I think that was a big adjustment being, you know, just a Aussie girl coming from a normal life and then not being able to post where you are at the time because you're going to get people rock up and it can get a little scary sometimes.
How do you feel about the idea of going back in and re-auditioning? I don't know if you're aware, Pete, but they have to try out again for their spot every year.
Look, given what we've heard so far, I'm not surprised to hear that. Honestly, I'm not.
Because there are so many other faiths out there that want to have a go
100%.
and they're coming through the ranks. And so you've got your rookies and then you've got the girls that have been there multiple years.
I do understand it to an extent. You know, you've got new talent coming in all the time. You know, you shouldn't just be guaranteed your spot again. You have to prove that you earned your spot like we do every season. So I'm actually really excited to be coming back to audition for a season 2. But I trust my talent and I trust that I enjoyed the experience and learned so much in my rookie season that I can come back, hopefully as a stronger veteran as well.
I'm sure you will. I mean, look,
thank you.
Look, we got to do the same in here. This hair is not like this by accident, Faith. You know, they picked this for me.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious.
I have one more question.
Tell me.
It's really just one that I want to know. Are they paying you properly now?
Oh, yes, of course. So it is actually a part-time job, right? So you've got to keep that in mind and understand that you're not going into it expecting the hopes that you're going to be getting this full-time income. Obviously, in America's Sweetheart Season 2, you guys saw that the girls fought for a pay increase, which I'm incredibly blessed for. But as mentioned, you cannot survive just purely off this pay increase. You do definitely still need to have other incomes to keep yourself going to make it a full-time, reliable income.
Hey, Faith, before we let you go, because you would be a massive role model for a huge WA audience of girls and boys as well that are out there doing cheerleading.
Absolutely.
What's something that you would say to them, one piece of advice you would impart if they wanted to get to where you are?
Oh, I love this. Okay, I've always told myself this one really nice quote, and I always think hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And I think, you know, a lot of us just think, oh, if you've already got the talent, you're going to make it, right? But if you work hard and have the work ethic, then you will make your dreams a realty.
I love that.
Great.
Yeah, something cute.
We'll put that on our affirmations board.
Please.
We've got an affirmations board here.
You guys are so sweet.
Hey, Faith, thank you so much for coming in and giving us some of your time and all the best for your next set of auditions and everything. I'm sure you're going to do great.
Oh, it means the world, guys. Thanks for having me in.
It helps when you put your microphone on, doesn't it, when you're filling in for Pete when he's sick?
Do you know what? No. If you do it too well, we'll expect you to come back all the time.
Yeah, I might not do that.
Thank you, Joel, for filling in for sick Pete.
Mics are on. Let's do it.
It's Pete and Kimber's Instant Couple.
I want to love you.
This has been a journey and a wonderful journey because we have tried Instant Couple every year. And the last 2 years, it has been a failure. But this year, we've got Jack and Kira.
The vibes are high, and I only spotted Kira in the elevator blindfolded on the way in, and she just seems so bubbly, so vibrant, and we get the similar vibe off Jack. He seems like a smashing young man.
Well, do you know, that's the thing. That was only like less than 2 weeks ago. We put them together. We blindfolded them for the first week, so they'd had to get to know each other without seeing one another. Monday, we revealed the blindfolds off, and sparks are flying. So what we've done is we had a chat too, because they've been doing so well together. We were like, hey, let's also check in with their friends to see if they are happy with how it's going and whether their friend, you know, because you've got to get that vibe going, don't you? You go, I don't want to have someone dating my friend if they're not good.
No.
So the first person that we chatted to yesterday after the show, we chatted to Robbie, who is best friends with Kira, so that we could find out what was going on there.
And Robbie joins us on the line now. Hello, Robbie.
Hi, how are we?
We're good. Now, Robbie, this is Jack. This is who your friend Kira is dating.
This is the formidable Robbie. She doesn't stop talking about you. She loves you.
Well, I'm glad to hear about it because I've heard so much about you as well.
Oh, hopefully it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, really, Robbie? Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because it only has been very short. What have you heard?
Well, she's gone on about you quite a bit. You know, she's very open to exploring something with you. I think that you're definitely on the mature side, which is good, and we like that. We like those a lot. But yeah, she's. I think the fact that you're willing to actually pursue her and everything like that is a big green flag for her. So you're doing good so far, bud.
I love that.
Right. Now, Robbie, how long have you been friends with Kira?
Oh, years. I mean, we met when we worked in real estate together, which was about 5 years ago, but we just have that much of a connection that, to me, it's like I've known her since birth. Like, so.
Awesome. All right. Well, so you're great friends. You know her very well. So when going into this experiment, what did you think Kira needs in her life? What type of partner does she need?
Well, I've actually always said to her that she needed someone older. So I think it's because she's spent a lot of years working on herself that she's a lot mature for her age. And so I think having that older person, not saying that you're old, Jack.
I was like, there's 4 years in this, guys. Calm down.
I think having that, person who is more mature will be good for her, And I said to her, I was like, take it slow. I was like, just see how things go, and just enjoy the experience as well.
Great.
That's amazing advice, Robbie, because we must admit, we've been very happy with the connection. They were really instantly attracted to each other when they saw each other finally. And we are nervous that sometimes those things that burn really bright can burn out quick. And we sort of turned to the two of them and said, please don't ruin this. So will you keep her in check as well?
Oh, I do. Don't worry. I'm always on her being like, take it slow. Just let all the pieces fall where they're meant to fall at the right time. But I think Kira she's such a selfless person and she has so much love to give. And I think anyone who ends up, being that type of partner to her is one very special person.
Robbie seems amazing, very protective.
Great friend, but also, how's Jack? Straight in. We're going to make a life together. What I love is that the two of them have come to this with full best intentions. They want this to work out and they're giving it their all. I think it's brilliant.
I think we can give that a pass, right?
Yes.
I think Jack did very, very well with Robbie.
And Robbie sounds really excited to meet Jack. It's great.
So, Kira and Angus. Angus is Jack's friend.
Yes, Angus is Jack's friend. We did speak to Angus and it didn't quite go the way that we thought it might. Maybe there is something more to this that we haven't considered.
But this seems like an unsinkable ship. They're a match made in heaven. The vibe is there. Surely nothing can go wrong from here.
Okay, well, we're going to actually hear from Angus and we'll see if it sounds the same on both camps. Hi, Angus. Great to have you. We've also got Kira here with us. Hello.
Hey, Kira.
Now, funnily enough, just in the short time that Jack has been living in Australia, it turns out that while you guys are really great mates, that Angus, you actually know of Kira already.
Yes, that's correct. Kira went to primary school with my partner as well, so we've had a chat about that, me and my partner. So
I think it's like house parties back in the day where we met.
So, yeah.
So in the hills,
Angus didn't want to reveal too much.
We'll leave that in the shadows. So Angus, there's we have our own sort of perceptions of Jack from what we've known of him and gotten to know of him over the last couple of weeks. He seems absolutely lovely. He seems really genuine. What can you tell us about Jack as his mate?
Well, pretty much that. He is just genuine. I met him at work when he just got here. I think he was here for 2 weeks. Started here at work, and we just kind of connected straight away. He is just genuine, real kind-hearted as well. We both welcomed him, and he was just welcoming of me as well. I think that's just kind of who he is. He does go for what he wants, and when he does say something, he'll definitely try and go for it as well.
Has he spoken to you about Kira yet?
Little bits, just pretty much. I mean, he's taught me the whole thing that he's doing, and he hasn't said too much.
Get out! Come on, what has he said?
Angus is just quietly protecting him,
beating around the bush. We know it's going to be lovely things. What's he said?
No, pretty much he just said it seems like a really lovely girl. can't really remember too much of that. Yeah, just a lovely girl. I don't want to give too much away, but
This is the classic thing where you call the bloke's friend and he's like, oh, I don't know, I
we
think they're
don't ask
dating or
enough
something.
questions. Yeah, we don't ask enough questions.
Okay, so they're quite different experiences, Joel. I think you can understand, when we spoke to Kira's friend Robbie said, oh, she's coming home telling us all the stuff about him and it's great. Think this is a great match. Can't wait to meet Jack. Angus, I don't know if he was keeping his cards to his chest, but why isn't Jack talking about her?
There's a couple of things here to really, really digest. Gus seems like a lovely guy. Love you, Angus. But you had one job, mate, to come on and sell your mate as the absolute, he's a legend. You've just found the most perfect guy. I can't sell him enough.
I mean, he did sell Jack. He did say Jack was great.
No, I mean,
he just
he was a library book. But also, men are useless. You need to remember this, Kimber, in that if my wife sent me off on a mission to, go get some information about this person that's been dating and report back to me, I would come back and go, oh, it didn't really say much.
I mean, do you think, I'm just worried, if Jack's not talking about her the way she's talking about him, I'm worried.
Do you think it's a flag?
Well, this is the first time that I felt that there might not be all, beer and Skittles. It might be a problem.
So the sparks have disappeared.
I don't know.
In a quick whiff.
I don't know.
Just from Angus not being able to get any information out.
I'm questioning myself.
Oh, well.
No, I still believe in it. I still think that these two can get all the way to the end. And on Monday, we're going to find out that they're so in love and we have done our job. Fingers crossed, right?
We're sifting through the media haze to tell you what's trending.
Producer Brooke, not a fun trending today.
Well, hang on, let me turn your mic on. There you go, Brooke.
Joel, I won't take it personally. Look, it was only November 2024 when it was announced that James Van Der Beek had colorectal cancer, and that doesn't feel that long ago. He was only 48. But look, his wife did announce his passing. She wrote on Instagram, our beloved James David Van Der Beek has passed peacefully this morning. He met his final days with courage, faith and grace. They're asking for peaceful privacy as they're grieving a loving husband, father, son, brother and friend. And just an iconic teen idol, I guess. He had 6 beautiful children ranging from 4 to 15. He was just 48.
They're so young too. Awful.
Well, he was so young and it feels like it happened and it was a routine colonoscopy that, that brought it up. So I don't know. It feels like a bit of a wake-up call for everyone, doesn't it?
Yeah, go and get checked. But just a great actor, Brooke. I think we talked about how the 90s there was just this emergence of teen drama, teen comedies like American Pie, but he was the face of Dawson's Creek. He was Dawson.
He was.
And not only that, though, this movie came out, Varsity Blues, which if you were a fan of this movie, you still binge it at least a couple of times a year, I reckon.
I will be watching it today. It is easily one of the best movies of all time, and you can. It is. It's available on Paramount Plus, or you can buy it. I'll be buying it later today. It's such a good movie.
I mean, it's sort of sad, isn't it? But when you hear these things, you're like, oh, I want to revisit it because it had such an impact on you.
In West Canaan, there are laws. Laws for what's the speed? Laws against road rules and football laws.
We got the rest of our lives to be mediocre, but we have the opportunity to play like gods for the next half of football.
24 minutes for the next 24 years of our lives. I can't do that accent. I'm so sorry.
It's hard to do a Texas accent.
I'm so sorry. But look, to add to the sadness of the moment, the US medical system has not done them any favours. Last year they started selling off all of James Van Der Beek's memorabilia just to try and pay for those medical bills.
Oh.
And his wife has now put out a GoFundMe, which, they're nearing $1 million at the moment. Just it's flowing in with beautiful tributes to James Van Der Beek. But just what a sad state that he built up so much and just the medical system just drained that from him.
Yeah. And have to sell all your memorabilia and stuff, which also means you haven't got that for your kids now.
Absolutely.
And, if anyone's saying, oh, he's a celebrity, yada, 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 he has 6 kids. He's been famous for 25 years and passed away with no money.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
It's a shocking thing, isn't it?
Horrible. Sorry, guys, but look, if you do want to take that trip down memory lane, you can watch all the seasons of Dawson's Creek on Stan. So get amongst it.
I'll be watching the movie Go, which he was brilliant in. So check that one out if you haven't seen it.
Well, you have to buy that one, Kimber. That one's not on any streaming services.
It's worth paying for, right? It's a good one.
Thanks, Brooke.
The Pete and Kimber Show, 6 to 9 weekdays. See the animated family comedy Goat, starring Caleb McLaughlin and Steph Curry in cinemas March 12.